it's Amanda with Eat Pray Crunch, and today I am doing a random Target haul. I went to Target and I got some natural body care, I got some things for the kids, I got some like quasi homeschooling related stuff. So I just thought I would show you what I got. So as always, when I walk into Target, probably like most of you, I stop at the beloved dollar spot because there is almost always something there that I find useful or, you know, fun for the kids or whatever without spending too terribly much money. So the initial reason I went to Target was to get battery powered string lights. I had gotten some of them before. One of the things I've wanted to do since we moved into this house is turn this closet that we have underneath our stairs into a little fort, because it has this like really low ceiling and it's like just kid size. Like my kids can stand up in there, you know, adults can sit in there but can't stand, you know, it's just like this perfect little kid space. And ever since we moved in, I've been wanting to like decorate it and make it like really kid friendly. And so I had from a previous trip to Target some of these battery powered string lights. That was the reason I went back, was because I didn't quite have enough, and I was assuming that they probably wouldn't have the same ones that I got last time, but that was okay. We'll just have a random assortment of lights in there. Since the 4th of July is coming up, they had red, white, and blue little lantern string lights, and so I got 2 strings of these, and I'm going to add these to my kids' little understairs fort. So I'm excited about that. Oh, and these lights were $3 each. And then when we were there, I had the kids and my mom with me actually. And so the kids found these little glitter balls, and my son right now is really into using balls that we have around the house as planets. He's really into astronomy and he likes pretending that they are planets and moons. He saw these and he really liked them. And I noticed that some of them, this one's actually a dory ball, if you can see, but if you hit it, it has this little light up thing in it. And the dory one was $3, and then just the plain sparkly ones were $1 each. So those are fun. I'm sure my son is going to be using these a lot, and I think, you know, Sophie likes sparkly things, so, you know, fun thing to add to the ball collection. And then every time I go to the dollar spot, I'm always looking for like homeschool related things. I made a video when I talked about my thoughts on homeschooling, and you know, we're kind of debating on whether we want to do that with my son. If you want to see that video, I will link it here, just where I talk about my reasons for considering it. We still don't know for sure. We have another year before we have to decide. Anyway, nonetheless, I still like doing a lot of learning activities at home because he is such a little sponge. He's a little brainiac, and I like to just keep his brain active even though his preschool is over for the summer. I just wanted to get a few new activities for him to do this summer. So I just got a little reading readiness workbook for him. I mean, he knows a lot of this stuff, like the letters, but I think, you know, this kind of thing where it shows a word and he has to fill in the proper letter for what it is, I think that that is something that he would really enjoy doing, and it would help with his, you know, phonics and that kind of thing, just keeping it up for the summer and just helping him keep up writing letters and that kind of thing. Oh, and look, there's a page for the moon. He's gonna love that. So that's a fun little activity book. And then I got some, these are like puzzle cards, and I think that this would just be a fun like kinesthetic kind of activity for my son to do. My daughter might get it too in terms of just matching the pictures together, but I think it'll be good for my son too, just practicing his sight words and everything. So those are fun. And then I got several flashcards because they always have great stuff there, and my kids love flashcards. I actually just ordered a bunch of those little like office rings so that I can punch holes in all the flashcards we have, so they're not like scattered everywhere. They like stay together. So I'm probably going to do that with these as well. But this is phonics and blends. He definitely knows a lot of his letter blends already, but I think this would be good practice for him where he is in terms of his reading. He's reading at like a 2nd grade level, and a lot of that is just he has memorized so many sight words, like a lot of sight words. And so we want to make sure that, you know, we're not losing phonics on him while he's getting the sight words along with it. We want to make sure that he's still remembering how to sound things out, how to spell things properly, you know, that kind of thing. And then I got one to work on math, just basic math. If he has some sort of toy or something in front of him, he's starting to say like 2 + 3 = 5, you know, and so he's starting to get the concept. So I figured I'd just get him some flashcards for that. And then money. This is a really good one. We haven't really started doing money with him yet, and I think that that's an important thing for him to learn. We're considering starting an allowance, just like a really small basic allowance for doing basic chores around the house, maybe this summer. But I think this will help him learn, you know, what the different currency is and which coins are which bills are which, that kind of thing. So I got that one. And this is Flags of the World. I am always trying to keep a global mindset when, you know, I'm teaching kids about things, just keeping it kind of a global perspective. I think that's just a really important thing to have in terms of understanding other cultures and having an open mind about how, you know, different people in different cultures live differently than we do. I always have that in the back of my mind when I'm looking at educational materials, and so I thought it would be fun for him to learn some of the flags for the different countries around the world. We have a globe for him. What flag does this country belong to? Where is it on the globe? That kind of thing. So I think he'll like that. They also had a space one that has like planets and all of his absolute favorite thing in the world. And my mom actually bought that one because she wanted to have some flashcards at their house for when we come over, and he loves having activities and to do when he's there. So they have a lot of great stuff at the dollar spot. I love it. And then the rest is all just random practical stuff. I just got a couple of the 360 cups. You know, we have the smaller like baby versions of these, but they just don't hold enough water for how much water my kids drink now. Especially Sophie is not big enough to have a regular cup. I think this will be a good one for her to have. My son still prefers a sippy cup as well, so just wanted to get some of the bigger 360 cups. I got children's ibuprofen because my daughter is getting her 2-year molars right now, and she is a very difficult teether. She's like so mellow and just like so easygoing the vast majority of the time, but man, when she is teething, all hell breaks loose. So at night especially, and sometimes during the day when she's just inconsolable, like we give her a little bit of ibuprofen and it makes all the difference in her mood. For diaper cream, we use the Bordeaux's butt paste. I always get the extra strength. And then I got some Baby Ganix hand sanitizer. I try not to use hand sanitizer on a too terribly regular basis, but I do like to use it if we've been in like ridiculously public places or kid places, you know, when they've been putting their hands on the floor of a public place or, you know, whatever. I like to have some hand sanitizer. So I thought I would try the Baby Ganix one. I have used the Honest Company spray before, but this one is a foam, I believe. So I'm excited to try that one. I think I'll like the foam better than this. I don't like the spray. It just kind of feels like it mists everywhere. I think I made a whole video talking about all of the natural body products that I use. I'll see if I can find that and link it here in the cards. But I had been using the Alafia body lotion, and I found that even the one that's for the driest skin is not enough for my skin. I just have the driest skin ever. And so I thought I would look in their natural section at Target just to see what kind of lotions they have and to see if there was something that was still somewhat affordable that's for extremely dry skin. And they had an Elba Botanica. This one is called Very Emollient Body Lotion. Maximum provides 24-hour hydration for severely dry skin, and it is, you know, no parabens, no phthalates, 100% vegetarian ingredients. So in terms of things that I put on my body and leave on my body, I try to use more natural products. So that's what I got, and that is it for my haul. I know it was just kind of a random assortment of stuff, but hey, you know, I figure why not share what I get at Target, because Target is such an amazing place, right? If you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we will see you next time. Bye.